high, we burning up the sky. We got the dance all crazy, got the club on fire. I like the way you dance, you got me in a trance. Oh, baby, she don't mind it all. Girl, I got you so high, and I know you like. So come and push it on, if it feels alright. When you drop it low and break it off. No, she doesn't mind, no, she doesn't mind, no, she doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so high, and I know you like. So come and push it on, if it feels alright. When you drop it low and break it off. No, she doesn't mind, no, she doesn't mind, no, she doesn't mind.
Remember these feelings, remember the day my stone heart was breaking, my love ran away. This moment I knew I would be someone else. My love turned around and I felt. Be my pet boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. You can be my pet boy, but I said that I don't need you in my life again. Won't you be my pet boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. You can be my pet boy, but I understand that I don't need you again. No, I don't need you again. You once made this promise to stay by my side, but after some time you just pushed me aside. You never thought that a girl could be strong. Now I'll show you how to go on. Be my pet boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. You can be my pet boy, but I understand that I don't need you in my life again. Won't you be my pet boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. You can be my pet boy, but I understand that I don't need you again. No, I don't need you again.
Wars and fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you, and I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, don't wanna fall in love. You don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked game to play, to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. No, don't wanna fall in love. No, you don't wanna fall in love.
Good morning, guys. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna get this started before the open. I just need 2 minutes to finish sorting something out. Good morning, though. Happening before work? What's good, Devin? Don't even ask me why there's Christmas songs in this mix. But fuck it, we vibe. Alright, let's take a we yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's up with the Christmas music in this mix. They started this like 2 weeks ago in their video. Like, it's too early, man. It's too early. Like, we just got in September, man. We don't need it. Honestly, I'm gonna skip this because I really don't even want to hear it. It's too early, man. It's too early, bro. Alright, good morning, man. We are coming in hot after PPI here this morning. I actually don't even know what this came out as. Let's take a look real quick. Okay, this stuff came in negative, huh? Negative 0.1 to a forecast of 0.3. Hold on, let me just make sure volume's at a good level. I think I still have you guys up a little higher. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn that down. Alright, core PPI year over year 2.8 to a forecast of 3.5. So this stuff's coming out lower. Those are core numbers, standard, same thing. 2.6, negative 0.1. So, oh man, CPI numbers expected for tomorrow. Alright, Thursday. Still forecasted at positive numbers. So yeah, we'll see if CPI comes out in line with that. We probably will see NQ continue to push for all-time highs here. NASDAQ chart here already pushing all-time highs. So that should be an interesting day, man. I mean, again, I don't necessarily want to fight all-time highs, but I also do want to see what we do on the wick fill of the news candle. Again, if we print something really nice here, I'll take a stab at it. But I put the probability of a successful sell up there like 20%. So again, if we do take something like that, it's going to be just a reckless trade. And honestly, if that ends up stopping out, we'd probably just better off buying and then just trying to recoup that loss. Give me 1 second. I was trying to fix that. Why am I not able to log into this?
Remixing the song on the spot. I think they make it ahead of time. So what dials are they pressing? What are the buttons do? Is it a volume? Is it a volume? Is it a volume? What the fuck do DJs actually do? Is it a volume dial? Is it even connected to anything?
1 second.
Is it a volume dial? What do you guys actually do? Actually do. Is it even connected to anything? Lots of DJs are doing to me trying to explain what DJs actually do. So I guess my next question is like, what do footballers actually
Headlines are
do?
pretty quiet this morning as well. Not too many breaking headlines.
What the fuck do DJs actually do?
Amazon developing AR glasses. I've yet to still see good AR glasses anywhere.
Is it even connected to anything? Is it a volume dial? What do you guys actually do? Is it even connected to anything?
There we go. We should be good now. Alright, we just had to get our futures data back.
What the fuck do DJs actually do?
Alright, let's see. Are these at all-time highs here? Yeah, they are. No, they're not. Yeah, so Futures have still yet to make an all-time high. They're playing inside this little LP. But again, trying to sell up here, I don't know. It's... Could it happen? Sure. Do I want to really bet on that? Nah, not really. This just reminds me of NQ yesterday. Like this is gonna pop above this. Again, this is just more compression, right? Again, same local high. You have one test. You can call this a secondary test, third test. Again, if you're gonna call this a second, this is a fourth, fifth test. Rising highs into this. Like eventually, this is gonna give way. Again, it would be nice to spill over and take like internal liquidity. I think that's a lot to ask for though. Again, that was like a dream we had on NQ as well. Again, just short-lived dreams that just produce nothing, like filling these internal wicks. Again, like eventually we probably will spill over and take these areas. Again, trying to anticipate that is very hard when you're pushing all-time highs. Dow is interesting. If it had this spiked above here, I'd feel more comfortable about selling this. Yeah, again, at this point, like, I would need this to fill this news wick. If we were going to look for a sell side anything, so we just need this to kind of compress, form something up here, then maybe you can take this down and, you know, target this weak-ass low. Let's just see what we get here. Into the open though. Again, I'm not really liking POIs. Again, things like POIs favor sell side. The trend doesn't favor sell side though, so it becomes very hard to trade into you know the New York Open when you're kind of biased and the liquidity don't match up. I want to take a quick look at gold. Again, you're fighting all-time highs here by trying to do anything to the sell side. Did absorb the news move, so that's why you're getting these absorption entries here on the 5-minute and the 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're holding below here, you could maybe try to play this. I wouldn't give this much room, though. Again, you're fighting all-time highs. The only reason I would want this to sell off is because I'm still being greedy on buys. Again, we talked about this yesterday. I would have loved to play gold below this range, which is why this range is, like, marked off. You can say the open kind of grabbed this. It didn't wipe the full range, though, and this wick kind of has me just like adding to liquidity, so it's like we might fill below this one more time just because of the nature of this. Again, like maybe this does end up selling off and targeting that. Again though, would I execute on something like this? Probably not. Probably not. Oil also has some absorption on it. Am I both on? No, I don't. Again, like this signal inherently just way nicer. Again, sweeping internal lows, an already bullish trend. This hit TP1, missing TP2. I wouldn't be surprised though if this reprints something today. Take this and ends up running for that TP2 anyway. So maybe continuations on oil if she can get low enough. And I wouldn't take it just because of this alert. I would need a new alert to print. New execution model to print, but I like that. Again, us holding at the 6290 area. Again, is that guaranteed? I don't know. Maybe not. But I would. That is my POI though for today. If we're gonna trade that. Yeah, some of these have faded off. Again, we'll see what today brings. I mean, if we're gonna like try to buy for all-time highs, we're gonna look to do it below some of this overnight action. We're gonna look to sell late day. We'll look to do that above here. Those are the only POIs I'm looking to play from. I'm not looking to play inside of this. You're gonna have some like IFEG players, right, that trade like ICT are probably gonna end up going short here in a moment. Right, they'll probably end up doing some like nonsense like this. Again, hopefully that works out for them so we can maybe get some buy setups, but I'm just narrating over what most people on YouTube are probably doing right now. Big ass stop loss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, for that gold position, again, for something like this, again, I would just ignore this type of setup. It's like, the logic is there when you're looking at something like this, but this is something that ultimately, like, over time, I probably end up coding out of the indicator. Just because, again, if you're looking at the candle that's, like, getting absorbed, which is the news candle, right? So you have the wick on both sides, it's closing as a doji, and this is very easy just to be like, when this happens, just ignore the setup. So, again, like, I'm ignoring it because I don't like it. This is, again, valid on a mathematical level, but again, you gotta use your best judgment. Like, the indicator that I have on my screen is not there to... Sorry, this music thing is like... I'm just gonna actually end up hiding that. Whoops, we broke the stream. Again, like, you have to use your best judgment, so... Just because that format doesn't make it a good trade. I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. But yeah, we're gonna just watch NQ, see what happens into the later hours of New York Open here, because right now I just cannot touch this. But if you guys are in any trades, let me know. If there's anything that you guys like, maybe you guys have a completely different opinion of what's going on. I'm not shorting gold after getting clapped short. Yeah, no. I would not advise people to short gold. He's like, even this, I would actually have, like, maybe even said playing this the other way would have been better, too. Like, if we look at this objectively, like, even without the indicator, it's like you're kind of sweeping some of these low. Again, like, I'm not really ecstatic about what we've taken here. Some people's definitions of liquidity is different. Some people are like, oh, we took this wick, so there's liquidity there. If that's how you define liquidity, there's liquidity everywhere. Right, couple things you could look at, like here, like you have this like major buying volume. The thing that like I would be like most interested in, again, it's like it's kind of small, so I'm gonna make this bigger. It's like you're pushing below like this candle here, so you see all this sell volume. You're making new lows, some volume divergence. Again, like I'm not like super ecstatic with the way this all looks, but you can make some justifications for absorption the other way as well. But I would just rather not play. Like again, like I would rather be very picky about my trades. Like I'm not in a giant rush to push the button today. Especially against trend. Like I'm not in a rush to try to sell something that's had 15 out of the last 17 days being bullish. Sometimes you get really good trades like that, but again, the timing has to be very particular. I shorted the top and closed before the news. On what? I'm assuming you mean gold. Shorted the top and then closed before the news. Top of what though? The top, like the high from yesterday, or like the high of today? If it's the high of today, then that's, I would question why you were maybe even in that. Something here I'm missing. I don't know if you mean the high of today or the high yesterday. If you were in from over here and you didn't take profits, I mean, into like the end of the day yesterday, I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if you're on CFDs or futures. And that's what I'm saying. Like it kind of matters. Alright, let's take a look at what's happening here at the open. Nothing too fantastic quite yet. Just gonna turn off everything from overnight here. Gold last top, not today. High from today. Okay. Yeah, I would question what made you actually short from the high of day today. I mean, we have... Technically, this is not a loan candle, but I know some people would mark that as a loan candle. You have POI. And again, if you're playing the 15-minute, I can maybe see after this candle closed. Alright, NQ looking to erase the news move here. Again, I'm interested. If we go fall another 100 points, I'd be interested in maybe looking at some buys.
Goodbye's a word that cuts like a knife, but I'll hold on to hope with all of my life through the storm and the brave.
5-minute break of structure, and I entered on the reset.
Until we meet again. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Just happening not where we want it to happen.
Tap softly on my window pane.
Yeah, I'm not ecstatic about the location of this. I'd still want this below here. Again, like this is the model showing itself. The location is just not ideal. Like, why do I want to buy it here? Like, again, it's not saying the trade couldn't work out, but I'm not taking an alert like that. Like, at least in a situation like this, you're wiping some equal lows. The alert we're getting now is like equivalent to like this alerting. It's like, it's not quite where we want it. So, again, maybe that works, maybe it doesn't. I'm not playing it because I'm not happy with the location. And that was the only thing cool. Yeah, 5-minute break of structure and entering on the retest. Yeah, it's interesting. Everybody's got a different opinion of structure. That's definitely a different opinion of structure than me. But yeah, I don't normally count like micro structure, right? Like, I only like structure for me is only meaningful structure. So like when you, I'm assuming what you mean is like you broke below this, or maybe because you broke below this. These are not structure points. Like for me, like these. Like, for it to be like a structure or a pivot point, it has to actually accomplish something. Neither of these lows accomplished anything. And some people do argue, oh, well, this low made a new high here. This is not like a new high, though. This is just like this is just an expanding, like, little range. It's not None of this makes a difference to anything to me. Like this can break all sorts of ways. None of that matters. So again, like I understand like the logic that you're probably applying. Just for me, like nothing. Like the only major structure here, and again, like this is all the same thing for me. It's like, okay, cool. The only thing that caused this move up were these lows, the low of the range. Sometimes you get a liquidation to that, sometimes you don't. When you don't get a liquidation to the range that drives prices higher, then I expect that to get liquidated, which is why, again, I want to fucking buy below here. Right, nothing above this point is considered structure for me. Like, that's why even this, I'm like, this is nothing. Like, what is this? Like, we spiked below here, but it's like not significant enough for me to care. Whenever you hear me talk about structure, like you'll never hear me talk about like these little things. Now you're not wrong to think that way. Again, that's just like you are choosing to frame the market around that. There's no right or wrong about that. I have friends that trade like that. And again, you can catch great things. Again, like, yeah, okay, cool. You broke structure here, you retested up. I mean, technically, again, the news, I don't know what the news would have done where you would have put your stop loss, but you did get, you know, moves down after that. So, again, everybody's got their own perspective, but like for me, like when you say like there's a 5-minute break of structure here, like you have to explain to me what you see because I don't consider any of this structure. So yeah, that's why I just ask like clarifying questions, because everybody has their viewpoint, and again, nobody's viewpoint is wrong. It's just not how I view structure. That's exactly what I thought. It was a nice 1 hour selling zone. I closed it before it went up before news. Yeah, I mean, again, if you call it a little scalp, again, as long as you're pulling profits, I don't care what you do. Yeah, that's just why I ask, is because everybody has like a different definition of what qualifies as structure. Like some people count this as like a structure thing. Like, okay, we're breaking structure to the downside. Like, nah, not really. You're not. There's like I understand what people mean by that, but this isn't significant enough for me to like care. The only thing that I care about this is that we're liquidating the volume from the news candle. So honestly, like if we print something right here, I'd be open to taking it, because now everybody that chased the news move just got liquidated. Because again, most people that are going long up here or doing some sort of pullback buying or probably have their stops below here. So it's again, there's liquidity there. People were right about that. Is this a structural change? Not by my definition. Like the only structure here is like this low. Anything above this low means nothing to me. That's just my little rant on that. Again, I'm not trying to tell anybody they do things wrong. I'm just explaining how I perceive things. And if you're gonna hear me talk, it's important to know my perspective, right? Unless you guys are just here to watch me lose, in which case, that's fine too. What I missed today? Not much, bro, not much. Actually, you might have missed a really nice sell on NASDAQ if you were looking to play the liquidity pocket up here, because I know how you trade, bro. So I don't know if you were looking to play this, but if you had a limit up here, I hope you eat, brother. But yeah, outside of that, you didn't miss much. There is no execution model up here. I am looking to potentially play from either of these zones. It looks like we're gonna have to maybe see if buyers set up low enough for us today. Yeah, outside of that, bro, not too much. It's like even on this charting perspective, like this, like even this is like not structured. Again, this is just like liquidity. Like the real structure on this 15 minute. Again, is like this is like your last structural low. Again, you can anticipate the structure breaking. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you zoom out on the far enough on the 5 minute, you can kind of justify that too. Again, this is just the last range. There's no real liquidation of this range either. Right? Remember what I just said. Like whenever you have a trading range, It doesn't create a spring. Like, this is its own smaller cycle. Right? You have everything you have in there. This is your, you know, your absorption move that sends it higher. Again, that's why I'm expecting this to liquidate before we move higher. So, there's just no liquidation on it. Again, do we get that? I don't know. I hope so. Let me just see what everything else is doing real quick. ES is holding up a little bit nicer than NQ. So something in tech has to be weaker. The Dow was erased the news move as well. Looking out to take out those later London lows. Gold has done nothing. Oil alert from a little bit ago is in profit, but I'm still not a fan of buying above 63. If it goes without us, then that is what it is. Ethereum is flying, is it? I mean, I suppose. Again, perspective. It is getting some volume right now. It's definitely making a nice little push right now. Nice absorption hitting TP1. Bitcoin doing 114. Yeah, Bitcoin has to make a good close here, man. I mean, this is its first time testing fresh liquidity, so it's gonna need to hold this if it wants to come up and break, you know, 117. Alright, some bounce back here on some of these. Let's see if we get NASDAQ to print. Again, this is still playing right below the news candle. I would be open to taking a little bit of risk here, especially since I have some challenge accounts that I'm still trading as well on funding tips. So, I mean, if this prints something here, I'll probably end up taking a position. I don't know if we'll get a print though. We're not gonna get like an official print, I don't think. Maybe if this volume jumps, but this is not looking like. Well, I would love to actually take this, but this is not gonna close with the volume. Oh, the micro is though. Do we want to trust the micro? Didn't alert. Wow, I didn't just alert. I'm gonna try something here and just how they would play. I think I should have alerted. This is broken. What's my risk here? Oh, that's way too much risk. Alright, I'm gonna a profit order rejected. Orders rejected. Wanted to take a little for science trade, no? Rejected. Alright, well, scratch that, I guess. I don't know why I'm being rejected. The old one folded. Curious why. Either way, yeah. NQ didn't call it, and I'm getting rejected for some reason on my order, so that's neat. Let me just check my email real quick. Oh, now we got some alerts because I tabbed away. Hey, those are just... Bro, what? What does this mean, TP2 hit? We just called a trade that we missed? Oh my god, this did call a trade that we missed. Chat, what are you guys doing? Chat, what is good with y'all? Y'all didn't see this alert either? 8:48. Wow, yeah, I didn't see this. This was before stream. Wow, okay. Neat. Alright, hold on, let me check my email though, for real though, because I'm not sure why. Getting denied here on this account. Might have to close. Hold on. I don't have the conch, so I can't see. Well, yeah, if you don't have the conch, then that's understandable. But for those who do have it,
burning like a fire. Well, I music's light. Keep it going till the end of the night. Feel the rush, together we rise, we can't get enough.
I'm just gonna try to buy this because
Order rejected.
order rejected still. Why? It's good.
I've never been so catatonic. He took my breath, defied my logic. Already knew it from the first time.
Yeah, I can't figure out what's going on.
And all my friends think I'm psychotic. For getting drunk on him and tonic. They told me about his reputation. Couldn't resist the fascination. Ooh, ooh, spinning out. Ooh, right from under me. Ooh, I'm flatlining now. I don't know what this is,
And I'm just gonna close Trading View real quick, so stream is gonna disappear for a second. I'm just gonna put that up for you guys.
Starting to think I should have listened. Now it's too late and I'm imprisoned. I'm catching glimpses of his dark heart between the spaces of these steel bars. I'm all alone in this position. Tasted it once and got addicted. Repeat offender of my own crime. I swore I'd only do it one time.
Order rejected.
Order rejected. Why? Why?
Right from under me.
Why? Yeah, I wish I knew why. I hope nothing forms now because I don't know why this is giving me such a problem. It is what it is though, fam. I'm just trying to get my account to work. I'm not trying to actually buy NASDAQ. I'm waiting for something to actually print here on MQ. I'm just pushing the button just to see if the order goes through. But I can't figure out why. It would not be.
Locked up in my mind, staring at the ceiling. Caged like a bird, no way to start healing. Imitating life, but my soul keeps reeling. A hole in my chest, how am I still breathing? People I call mine turn into ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not trading these funding tips accounts today because this is just literally not working. I mean, we still don't have anything to execute off of, but I'm kind of annoyed that it's not working. I'm actually curious if maybe is there trade evade issues? It's gotta just be me. There's no way. This would have been tagged in something if it was everybody. I don't know, man. Again, this is not really doing anything for us to execute off of. I am kind of a little mad I didn't see this 3-minute trade from the highs. I'm gonna just replay this real quick and see what the stop loss would have been. Posted this.
Only think about him on the weekdays and weekends. Only in the mornings and evening. Only when I wake up and sleeping. Oh my god. Should I read the warning on the label? I don't. So proceed with caution, but I want. Guess I do it often. I know I'm already gone.
Yes, still holding up well. The Dow still below news. Gold doing nothing. Oil doing nothing. Still a relatively boring morning. Again, unless you caught those sells, erase the news move. This has been a pretty uneventful morning. Again, whole market probably waiting on CPI tomorrow. PPI coming out lower may be an indication that CPI also does come out lower. It is forecasted to come out higher than previous. Again, I don't think, no matter what it comes out as, I don't think we're gonna change much about what happens here for the next rate cut. Let me try something real quick. I think we got it. I don't know why access wasn't allowed for this. Alright, we should be good. We should be good. We should be good if something forms now. Alright, NQ. Moving into 10 a.m. Let's see if we can get a sell here at the beginning of the 10 a.m. open. If we can get a nice push. Let me just turn off back testing here. If we can get a nice push on the open of this hour candle. We get down here to ignore this 1 hour OB. I don't care about that. But then we push up. Would be fantastic. So I want to see initial selling here. I would really prefer fresh pricing. I really would like us to take out 23,880s. If this goes up without us though, then so be it. I'm just not gonna force anything going into CPI. Debating if I should go back with Top Step or funding ticks for my next accounts. Both are fine. I will tell you, there's one thing I really dislike about funding ticks is that you can't hold through news. I really dislike that you can't hold through news. That's what put Top Step above for me. I don't know. Funding ticks is cheaper with code SCAG though. So, however you want to play that, but that's my biggest thing about funding ticks. Really, is just like, again, you can't. There's a couple. The slight cons about funding ticks. It takes an extra day to pass. You can't hold through renews on your funded account. I think that's it. I think outside of that, technically you can get more capital there, but if you have 5 accounts, then if you have 6 accounts, and at that point you should just have accounts at both firms. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't have any reason to really dislike them, but it's, you know what's also nice too. I'll tell you what's also nice. Like, Funding Ticks buying an account right now with my discount code or any discount code. I think it comes to like $110, maybe $100 flat. I think it's like 20% off. It's like $100 flat, right? So if you pass the challenge, it's like 50% cheaper. Right, it's 50% cheaper, because a 50k at Top Step would be $50. They might even be running some promos still, so maybe it's like 35. So maybe it's like 180. So it's still like 40% cheaper at Funding Ticks, technically, at the all-in cost. But what I will say is, for people who are not confident about passing the challenge, Top Step is $50 to take the challenge, and then you only pay that extra $150 if you pass it. So if you're skeptical about passing it, it might be better just to go with Top Step, because it's cheaper up front. Because if you fail the challenge on Funding Ticks, then like the discount like is gone at that point, you know. So it really depends on like your confidence in passing, you know, because Funding Ticks are gonna be 100 up front, no activation fee. Top Step will be like 35 right now with their promo, you know. Then you only pay that extra if you pass. Well, at least you know you're getting to a funded at that point. So I don't know. I don't know if that helps the psychology of anybody. But it's just kind of where my head would be at with it. If like money was like a part of the issue. Just my thinking, though. Like, technically with Top Step, you can even get like two challenge accounts and trade them on like different days, or, you know, maybe trade different pairs. I swear to God, Nasdaq, if you just push now without alerting me or something, I'm gonna be pissed. There's not even like a 1 minute alert that I can say that we miss. It's gonna be really unfortunate if this doesn't set up in a way that allows us to trade. But yeah, Matt, that's just my thoughts, man. Again, like, I don't really think you can, I don't think you really go wrong with both. Or either or, I mean. Yeah, still just nothing here that we can execute off of, man. I want to just apologize on behalf of the market makers who this week have just made trading for me a little bit more difficult, and just not providing clean, good setups that we want to take. Again, hardest part for most people is sitting here and accepting that there's no trade using their model. I know somebody's gonna tell me like, oh, but there was a 1 minute displacement with an IFVG and moving averages crossed, and you should have went long on the break and close above this candle. Okay, cool. You're so cool. That's not how I trade, so. Alright, there's always that one person who's out there doing things like that. I'll be honest, fam. I see nothing that I like.
Something that I hate. How everyone's disposable. Every time I date somebody new.
As ended up taking. What did you take though? We never got the confirmation on NQ. I mean, I guess you could have taken the MNQ one, but again, even this didn't call this technically. There's some filter here that this didn't pass. Even though I did try to push the button. Gods did not let me. Alright, ES is now running for that Newswick high, so I'm curious. NQ does, because NQ is lagging behind. If this 10 AM starts to erase and ES fills that wick, again, I would still be open to maybe if something forms just perfectly up in this area. See, NQ already kind of like turning around from that inefficiency. The Dow is still kind of lagging behind too, so it's possible that ES is just doing stuff here that's going to allow us to still trade. But if it comes up here and it doesn't print anything and it just keeps pushing, we'll probably just wrap up stream. This is the only thing that's approaching a POI that I feel like we can still maybe execute on. But outside of that, I might lose my sanity sitting here, so... Again, I wouldn't be opposed to this area. On my screen, there's a 1 minute OB form that got taken out before it started to roll.
No, I don't know why you're not fair. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right and what is wrong? Give me a sign. No, I don't know why you're not fair.
Yeah, I mean, I keep telling you guys to try to avoid those 1 minute setups. I mean, definitely, again, man, playing 1 minute setups. Again, the expectation of those winning has to be low. Even the 3 minute, I've even told you guys, like, the 3 minute is becoming one of my least favorite time frames that I do currently use. You just get a lot of alerts that are just false in the 1 and 3 minute. Again, your model is going to show up more because there's just more candlesticks. There's more opportunities for it to show up. So again, the success rate does change. You have to make tweaks the lower and higher you go on time frames. And a lot of the strategic execution models that we use have been optimized over the years to primarily work on the 5 and 15 minute time frame. I mean, that's where I've observed the most data of it working or not working, is on the 5 and the 15 minute. So it's like, again, like those 1 and 3 minute time frames, man, you gotta be careful. And I'm even less surprised now that you got slipped on that, because again, you got slipped on probably this candle. Again, like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, especially when you're trying to run like a super tight stop. Like you're gonna get slipped a couple of points on that time frame, man. Surprisingly, that oil alert is working out pretty well. Again, not a fan of the location still, but it's ever so slowly just creeping into profits there. Again, I still want to see what happens to ES up here. We can get something like this. It would be nice for the day. This is not even expecting, again, like moving into CPI. Maybe this stuff keeps creeping up. That's the risk we're gonna take if an execution model shows itself. But I would love to play something like this, and again, the New York session ends like relatively flat. It doesn't even have to close down there, honestly. I'd be okay with even if it just does this and then just, you know, closes higher, just based off the fact that, again, markets are very bullish into CPI, which has probability of coming out lower now. Yep, took it right on the chin, but it's part of the process. I wasn't confident to re-enter once I got taken out. Why would you be? Nothing reprinted. So that makes perfect sense, bro. Alright, we'll see if this pushes up here by 10:30. If it doesn't do it by 10:30, then we might have to just trade off stream. Again, like guys, like I can't do anything about these markets that are just not producing signals for me to trade. Trust me, I love my own time, my own time freedom. So me sitting here and not pushing the button annoys me as much as it might annoy you guys. Alright, here comes maybe the push from ES. Actually, guys, while this pushes, I will be right back. I'm gonna do a refill on my coffee. And then we'll come back and see if we can get a potential entry here. So, BRB.
Has unknown faces, but they're just like you. So throw me out, baby, strip me of my innocence. Ooh, just let me down. Sensacional, samba do Brasil. É mundial, samba do Brasil. Fenomenal, samba do Brasil. Samba. Sempre assim, em cima, em cima, em cima, em cima, sempre assim, embaixo, 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 sempre assim, em cima, em cima, em cima, em cima, sempre assim, embaixo, 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 embaixo. Quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar, todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar, quando o amor te conquistar. Oh, no samba do
Alright. Market makers do anything? Oh, what we got here? Well, sell candles? Okay. Alright, let's actually see what happens here. This might print. I'm not a big fan of taking this below the... I'm really not a big fan of taking this below the width. Please actually don't even call it, because I really don't even... Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna close that as it will be. Alright, still waiting to see if we can push up here, man. NQ still just chilling. The Dow still just chilling. Gold doing its thing. Yeah, what a boring day, man. I'm really hoping the end of this week is better, man. I really do. Like, post CPI, I'm really hoping, like, CPI and Friday are just more active. 'Cause this has been a mess. Honestly, man, I should have paid attention more during Asian session, maybe. Yeah, this basically made like one opportunity to push down, and it's been up ever since. So. Pretty shit day, not gonna lie to you. Actually, it might even wrap up my day after this 5-minute candle. Again, if it pushes up here and it prints something, again, I'll mention it in the chats, but this is just looking like another day where it's just not worth our time to execute. Just wait until CPI tomorrow. But then hopefully moving into Friday, we just get some more activity. I don't even care which direction. Just give me something to trade, you know. But this has just been a shit show, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just call it there, man. This is not, I need the magic of ending stream so this can push up and form something. Because I guarantee you, I'll be in the chat in like 17 minutes, 18 minutes, and my phone's gonna go off with alerts up here. But I cannot sit here and wait for this any longer. I get way too bored. And and I'm gonna end up making a mistake, like potentially trying to sell gold off some bullshit or something. Probably should have just taken that little test stab at oil. Again, I really would have rather taken these lows. So we did get an alert that is paying out, but your boy was not happy with it, moving towards it. Yeah, I'm gonna end straight this way. ES can push up, give us that alert, and I could be like, why does this always happen when we get off? Yeah, love and appreciate y'all, family. I'll keep you guys updated. It's your boy Skag. I'm out. I'm bored. Out of my mind.
Carried away by a moonlight shadow, singing songs.